Simon, narrow 2-1 home defeat to Northampton today. What's your assessment of the performance?
Yeah, it's a blow for us because probably for the second game on the bounce at home, we've shown plenty of optimistic signs, positive signs on the deck, on the ball, moving forwards, creating chances, playing good passing football around our opposition. But defensively, when asked the question, which wasn't asked, had to be asked many times, we buckled under the physical strain.
We're undone by 2 set pieces this afternoon. It's been an area of weakness at times this season. Particularly frustrating this afternoon, I think, with only 2 efforts on goal that Northampton had.
I know it's and they're a top team, and you can see why they're up there. But their stats don't lie. I think they conceded 17 this season, and one area of the pitch defensively, we can't handle that aerial ball in the box at the minute. And I've just been honest to players in there because you're really talented players in the changing room. I'd lack credibility if I just said, "Oh, we just go again." That's unlucky. Well, it's not unlucky. Yeah, they're a big club. You can see that with a fan base that have travelled. But we could have been winning that game if you handle 2 balls into the box, which really are just food and drink for someone like Rory McArdle.
We've done so well to get ourselves back into the game after that early setback. Heading into half-time, arguably we look this side more likely to go on and get a second goal.
Yeah, I mean, as I say, what we didn't want to do was be negative at half-time because the reaction and character of the team was there for everyone to see. We wanted to get the ball down and play on a great surface. We made this pitch immaculate, what we did with the help of a brilliant groundsman. For one reason, to look after and make sure we could play a brand of football in order to bring the crowds in, and we were showing that again, and it wasn't kick and rush. It was the odd longer one from deep, where we can probably play a bit more. But in terms of the midfielders, we're fantastic, on the ball, and we look to create and look to score. Didn't take every chance. It's particularly disappointing and galling though, and a big regret that just one daft free kick given against ends up with a free header sandwiched in between our centre halves.
Played first and second in the table this week, but today is the 4th consecutive home defeat. Talks about sort of individual mistakes or not strong enough defensively at times on set pieces. Positive away from home though. What do you think is needed to perhaps turn results around on home soil?
Well, I think if we look back at the goals against the season, there's been very rarely moments of magic like Jack Diamond produced. We're not asking questions of our opponents to have to produce those magic moments like we've done on quite a few occasions this season, with great creativity in the final third. We showed patience, today in the final third at times, and almost prized them open. We didn't have that killer edge as we normally do. But the stats don't lie, whether it's at home or away. We've not been safe enough. Even with the results, we've got away with it at Carlisle. If we're really honest, we've got away with certain scenarios, probably that may be more exasperated, like home crowds have got to the opposition when we played away from home, and they haven't taken the chances. But we rose to the challenge last week at Portsmouth. But when you concede, the goals that we have done since, it seems a distant memory.
Well, obviously you mentioned Jack Diamond there as a fantastic strike this afternoon. Seems to be a real bright spot, creative outlet for us. In addition to, do you want to see more from the rest of the attack?
No, I thought, when you drive home, you reflect, and most of the time I reflect and think, wow, we've got Luke Armstrong, Alex Patterson bombing on, exciting the crowd, exciting us. Jack Diamond, Tomo was on it. He's always he's a physical outlet as well these days, as well as being very clever on the ball. He's a massive player for us. So attacking wise, and the 2 centre midfielders anchored in their role and kept the ball well. So going forwards, I wouldn't say no, it was Jack Diamond on his own. I think he'd be the first to admit that. But he did produce the one really big magic of the match, so we have to hand it to him for that. Really plays attacking wise, I just think if we're able to keep clean sheets, it doesn't half give us a platform for these flair players, attacking players to go and do their bit and grab the glory.
Okay, thanks for your time, guys.
Cheers, thank you.